Demi Moore, Woody Harrelson and supermodel Carol Alt swear by it. The raw food revolution is sweeping the world, and its advocates argue it has numerous health benefits. Peter and Beryn Daniels give this alternative approach to eating their own appetizing spin.
Raw food is healthy. It's for health, really. Health on many different levels. Our physical body's health, the health of our environment and our planet, the health of our minds and our emotions. It's just moving towards nature's intelligence and using that intelligence for our advantage and our benefits, and working with nature as opposed to against nature. So when food is cooked, nutritional value starts being lost. One of the first things is enzymes start being destroyed, sensitive phytonutrients start being destroyed, and then you'll run through vitamins and eventually even minerals will break down, although that's at much higher temperatures. So when you talk about raw food, we're talking about below 47 degrees Celsius. Enzymes remain intact at below those temperatures. And then when we move up to 100, 120, we start losing the other nutrients. And then above 120 is where you actually start having poisons form in the food too. Things like acrylamides and glycation, that's where major damage starts happening. And most devices in our kitchens cook at above 120.
One of the ways I love to introduce people to raw foods is raw chocolate, so through the sweet treats. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make raw chocolate using the cacao paste, which is this over here. And all cacao comes from the chocolate bean. We're going to melt this down, and I'm going to add a little bit of the cacao butter, which is the cold pressed cacao fat, and then we're going to add a natural sweetener. I'm going to use agave nectar, but you could also use honey if you can't find agave. And then we're going to mix it all together, pour it into molds. Okay, so we take the raw cacao paste, put it into the bowl, cacao butter into the bowl as well. And then you just got to suspend that into another bowl with warm water and allow it to melt.
So I'm often asked what we actually eat on a raw food diet. It seems to be a restrictive diet, but the Western diet is actually the restrictive diet. There are only around 15 foods that people eat on a regular basis. Any restaurant menu's got the same stuff on it, just dressed differently. So huge variety of foods, from fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, seaweeds, sprouts, herbs, superfoods, many different types of foods, and then make them into delicious recipes.
So this is already melted. That's the cacao paste and butter. And the important thing about raw chocolate is that we're not adding any sugar, we're not adding any trans fats, we're not adding any dairy of any kind. So this is already beautiful dark chocolate. We just have to add a natural sweetener. So I'm going to add the agave nectar, which is about 1/8 of a cup. Mix it all together. And that's literally all you need. I've got these lovely heart-shaped molds, and I'm going to take this plain mixture and pour it in and pop those into the fridge and let them set.
Our bodies are designed to heal themselves. It's not something we should actually have to think about. But when we get in the way of that healing process, we're burdening our body with too much food, with toxic food, with chemicalized food, it becomes very difficult for the body to keep up with the healing process. So the idea behind healing with raw foods is simply eating less, eating simpler, eating lighter, so that the body's natural healing process kicks in.
People understand that they should be eating more raw foods, or eating fruits and vegetables is a healthy way to live. What we try to put across is that you don't have to have a 100% raw food diet to have ultimate health. If you're eating 20% raw foods at the moment, try up your percentage to 50% and you'll definitely feel the benefits. If you're at 50%, go for 75%, and that's where your immune system really starts to come back online and function for you at 100%.
After the break, we meet an organization with a lot of heart.